chayote, which is basically like a, to me, it's like a green papaya, almost a small green papaya. You need to make the tinola, and basically what I do is I peeled it and cut it into quarters. So let's go and peel it up. You might want to wear gloves for these because they can get real. It has a really weird, like almost rough texture. To me, it feels like. Some people like more, some like less of these in their soup, but I actually like it a lot, so I put 3 big ones about this size. So it just depends if you like it. You can get at least 2, even the small one's fine. So just want to make sure you get all of the skin, because those things are really nasty. I have my little trash bin here. I need to make sure you get all the skin out. Okay, now we cut them in half. Quarters. And then make sure you take out the yellow pit. I mean the white pit. Because it's very tough and have a very almost bitter taste. And then you just cut it in half. Bigger, smaller, depending on the size you like. I like mine a little bit bigger. Yeah, once they cook down, it's going to be very soft and get all the flavor inside. So make sure you get rid of all the white membrane in there. Cut it in half. Yeah, so this is roughly about three of them, I would say. Like I said, some people put more, some people put less. There. Okay. And then I dice 1 onion and about a thumb of ginger, which I kind of smashed. People like to mince the ginger. I don't, because I don't like the taste of the ginger, like chewing on it. So I make it a little bigger so I know that it's ginger and I don't need to eat it. Okay, guys. Okay. Okay, so the second batch of chicken went in. It's nice and brown. I'm gonna combine it with the first one, okay? I did not put any salt or pepper yet because I just wanted to cook it naturally. Stir it up a little bit more. Okay. Time for the seasoning. About 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. One teaspoon of black pepper. And about 2 teaspoons of, this is Filipino seasoning called Magic Sarap. You don't have to put this if you don't want to. It's like an all-purpose seasoning, I guess. They use it on everything. Thanks to my mother-in-law who got it from me from the Philippines. Okay, now we just mix everything up. Just let it soak. Lower the heat to medium. Just make sure that the fish sauce and everything soaks in really well. Okay. You can use chicken broth or regular water. Works fine as well. I don't have any chicken broth, so I will use water. Just pour enough to cover the chicken. Depending on how many chicken you put in there. I'm only using 8 pieces, so it was about 5 cups of water, I would say, give or take. Mix it around. Make sure all of that chicken deliciousness mix in the water. Wow. Okay. Now we put in the chayote that we have peeled and diced it up. Did I drop one? No, I didn't. Okay. There you go. Just push everything down. The longer you cook this, it won't be mushy. It just helps soaks up. It'll be soft, but not mushy, which is why I like this. Ew, skin. Yuck. No skin here. Okay. We'll put it back to high, bring it to a boil, lower it, and then put a lid on. So let's bring it to a boil. Need to find the right lid. Nope, too big. Usually you can do this in an Instant Pot too, which is what I like to use because it's so much quicker and so much easier. I always like to make sure that nothing's burning in the bottom. Anything that's all that little juice in the bottom and the onion that was stuck. There you go. Just want to make sure that everything is loose so nothing's burning. We're cooking this. Okay. You can taste and re-season more if you need once everything is cooked. More fish sauce. If it's too salty, just pour in more water. That's about it. Okay, let's wait for this to come to a boil, and then we'll lower the heat to about medium low. And then we'll cover it. Just make sure you watch out that it doesn't boil over. And it would, I would say, about 25 to 30 minutes. I want to make sure that the chicken are not raw, so I usually wait about 30 minutes. Cook it for about 30 minutes. Eating raw chicken is not good. Not good. Especially the whole COVID thing. Don't need food poisoning to end. How about that? Okay. So you can see that it start bubbling. Keep pushing the chicken down to make sure it's smothered. And then at the end, when everything's done, you have option to either leave it as it is, put in spinach, bok choy, or whatever other vegetables. If you really like a lot of greens in there, you could put bok choy, spinach. Some people put green beans, I think. So it's really up to you what kind of vegetables you want in there. Okay, it's starting to boil. So I will lower the heat to about medium and then close it. Okay, we'll let this cook. Just make sure you keep your eyes on it. About 30 minutes and then we'll see how it is, okay? Alright, I'll be back. Okay guys, that was 30 minutes. And make sure you get all the gunk out. Taste it first, see if you need to put more fish sauce. Maybe about another tablespoon of fish sauce. We'll mix it around again. Let's make sure everything is nice and coated and the chicken are all cooked. No more pink. Okay, there you go. Last ingredient, spinach. You can add this or not, it's up to you. Some people like a lot of veggies, some don't. But I'm trying to get the kids to eat more veggies, so best way. And it's okay if it's like this. It withers really quickly in the hot broth. So just bring it down like so. See, look, it's already the wither. So just push it to the side. So that way the broth will cook it and soften it up. So we'll just mix it in. Just like that. And again, taste it. Perfect. So roughly I put about 3 tablespoons of fish sauce addition at the end. So about 5 tablespoons total. That sounds like a lot, but since we use water for the broth instead of chicken broth, you're gonna need a little bit more flavoring. That's all. Our coyote is all nice, and you want it transparent like this. I'm not sure you can see it, but see, a little transparent. Then that's when you know it's cooked. See? Chicken nice and cooked too. Okay, well that's all guys. And then you serve this with rice. Let's just grab a bowl of rice and then we'll start serving. Alright, here's the rice. Layered in some of the broth. Some spinach. This is for my kids, so they won't like the chicota, but they will eat spinach. There you go. And chicken. Alright guys, there you go. Chicken Tinola. A very comforting Filipino dish that my family really likes. I hope you enjoy it. Please like and subscribe and comment below. Let me know how yours turns out. If you also decide to cook it. Okay, alrighty. Hey, what's this called again?